Dagway Adaw Dianta Imusar. Today, I will share my own understanding about the video I watched from the Philippine Center for Investigate Journalism about Kulturang Katutubo. I learned that it shows the lives, culture, and traditions of indigenous peoples in the Philippines. The video highlighted how these communities live in harmony with nature and how their songs, dances, and rituals are deeply connected to their land and identity. I realized that for indigenous peoples, the environment is not just a source of resources, but also a part of their history, spirituality, and culture. The video featured different tribes such as the Tagbanwa, Ibaloy, Ifugao, and Manobo. These tribes' communities depended on forests, oceans, and mountains for food, shelter, and cultural practices. Despite the challenges of limited access to education, which made reading and writing difficult for some, they preserved their oral traditions, stories, and rituals. This shows how the importance of education in helping indigenous peoples understand the modern world while keeping their culture alive. Indigenous peoples also show how deeply they care for nature because they know that without their land, they would have no song to sing, no dances to perform, and no culture to preserve. This is why it is important to respect them as they are one of the main reasons why many natural areas are still protected today. Among the Tagbanwa, they carefully manage the resources of their ancestral domain to ensure sustainability and maintain their culture. In Kasibo, the Igorot and Bukalot are fighting against large projects that are threatened to destroy their land, livelihood, and the survival of their tribes. In the Mount Apo, the Manobo have organized movements to regain the culture and ancestral lands that they once lost, and through their rituals, dances, and traditions, they continue to strengthen their identity and keep their heritage alive. The video also showed the challenges of indigenous peoples face when outsiders arrive, like logging projects, mining, and other developments that destroyed forests which affected their land, livelihood, and culture. So they also experienced discriminations as many were looked down upon, marginalized, or made to feel ashamed of their own language, customs, and way of life. Many indigenous peoples were even forced to forget their traditions or hide their identity to fit in. Despite these challenges, their ancestors continue to pass down their dances, songs, and stories, showing that tribal history is not only about hardship but also about resilience, courage, and celebration. So, indigenous communities have contributed greatly to the Philippines by protecting forests, rivers, and biodiversity. So, their knowledge of living in harmony with nature teaches sustainability and respect for the environment. So, their culture, history, and struggles, including discriminations, are part of our nation's identity. So, recognizing the rights and ancestral domains in the Philippines constitutions ensures that their contributions and traditions are preserved for future generations. So, as a member of Higaonon tribe, watching this video reminded me of the importance of valuing my own culture and traditions, so I can apply what I learned by respecting the land, preserving our songs, dances, and rituals, and learning more about our history. So educations can help me and my community document and share our culture while understanding modern challenges. So I am inspired to continue the fight for our ancestral domains, to teach younger generations about the Higaonon way of life so that our cultures, language, and traditions will not be forgotten.